Yeah, that sure was something. We got the reveal I've been waiting for probably my entire life. Just Dance 2021 is gonna be on the Switch. Woo! Sorry, I'm shooting this on my webcam. I didn't feel like setting my camera up. All right, yeah, it was kind of an off year for Nintendo. It's kind of an off year for everybody. You know, sort of due to that little public pandemic thing that we've been dealing with. There were some things that were pretty exciting for me. Let's start off with Ubisoft. All right, next. I was hoping for it, and it's finally coming out. We're going to see a sequel to Mario and Rabbids, which is super cool. It looks like they're taking it into an even wilder direction than I anticipated, which I think is great because for some reason there's a higher up in Nintendo that doesn't want Paper Mario to stray too far from what makes Mario Mario. There's a new Tom Clancy game with aliens. That's kind of appealing. But I don't really have that much interest in that kind of tactical first-person shooter genre. And there's a new Rocksmith game, or app, or something. I've owned a guitar for several years, so it'd be actually nice to learn how to play it. Oh wait, we didn't talk about Jeff Keighley's Summer Games Fest. It was a thing, I guess. Of course, the biggie is Elden Ring gameplay and a date. That's pretty cool. I respect the Souls games, but mostly from a distance. They're pretty hard. I do love the Demon's Souls remake, though. There's a director's cut of Death Stranding because Hideo Kojima doesn't realize that he owns the company. And he didn't actually need to cut anything out from that game that he was producing. And there are a bunch of other games that I don't really have any interest in, but I'm sure other people will. Xbox and Bethesda clearly killed the show. Even for an off E3 year, it was still a lot of strong stuff out there. Even it's stuff that I'm not really interested in. Halo was shown. It looks worse than ever. There's an incredibly long trailer for Stalker 2, where a bunch of people were talked for a long time, and it looked really boring for some reason. A teaser for Contraband, which basically tells you nothing, and not Johnny Depp gets a paycheck. Atomic Hearts looks pretty cool. Apparently this was already announced, but I've never actually heard of it. Replaced looks fucking awesome. I usually don't like pixel art in real world environments, but this looks rad as hell. Outer Worlds 2 was also announced with a pretty funny teaser, and I still gotta beat the first one. Starfield was shown off, I guess? I don't know. They showed off another teaser, and I still have no idea what this game is supposed to be. But they did put a date on it, so that's something. They ended off the show with a new game from Arcane Studios called Redfall. Redfall looks kind of cool. It was a CGI trailer, but they gave a pretty neat look at the world and what it's gonna be about. Not to mention a ton of these Xbox things that were announced are gonna be free on Game Pass. Well, free because you're paying for it, you know what I mean? You know, the subscription model. But hey, day one things, I mean, instead of paying $70 and you get to play probably the entire game for just a subscription, that's pretty cool. Game Pass is pretty nice, I gotta say. I was paying for it at one point. I had to get rid of it because I was trying to save some money, but it was a great value. Nintendo hit us right off the bat with a Smash reveal, and it was Tekken. I had Tekken 2 on the original PlayStation. I know it's a big franchise, and people probably hate this reveal. But everybody goes on about representation in Smash, and they don't have anybody from Tekken, so I'm just saying. There's a new WarioWare game out, so that's kind of cool. I never played any WarioWare games, but people love them, so this one I may have to try out. A new Mario Party! Kind of. It's basically a collection of boards and games from the N64 era, which I love. They're probably the best Mario parties that people also really love. So it's nice to play them on modern hardware and with modern graphics. And you can play online. Yeah, I'm gonna buy this. Advance Wars is getting a remake too, which is cool. It's always been a franchise I've wanted to get into, so maybe I'll get into it. Whoa, a new 2D Metroid! It looks okay. Metroid was completely out of my view as a kid, so it's something I'd really love to explore. But the environment of this game just looks okay. It doesn't have that H.R. Geiger or Aliens look anymore. It just looks kind of bland. Even the graphics look not great. It looks like a 3DS port. And it's coming out very soon too, so it's probably not gonna look any better before it comes out. Who knows, maybe the game's gonna be really good. I hope the game's really good. Metroid needs that shot in the arm, man. There's a new Zelda, Game & Watch, which I will be buying. I don't have the Mario one, but this one is definitely way more up my alley. It's got the first 2 Zelda games and Link's Awakening, which is kind of neat. Yeah, let's talk about the sequel to Breath of the Wild. There were some shots that looked not amazing in my opinion, but as soon as we see Link falling from the sky, which are major Skyward Sword vibes, by the way, damn, this game looks pretty. And it looks like they're messing with time a little bit and portals. It honestly does get me super hyped for a sequel to Breath of the Wild. There's gonna be a ton of stuff in the sky, portals, time. Yeah, this game's gonna be great. There's a bunch of stuff that was announced that I'm not super excited for, but hey, other people are, and that's pretty cool. Woo, Danganronpa, it's on the Switch. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, it's on the Switch. But hey, every E3 can't appeal to everybody. What did you think of E3 this year? Did you want to see something that you didn't? Were you excited about something? Were you stoked to see something come up that you weren't expecting? Leave a comment below, let me know. Subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. I put out a new show called Late to the Game every once in a while. They take a lot of time, I'm sorry. So I'm doing this stuff too. Check out my podcast, it's called Talk Me Into. We have a new episode coming out every Tuesday where a group of friends try to talk each other and maybe even you into liking things that we like. Thank you for watching.